You can't take him to jail for what? You don't know if it's his. Hey, this is Pastor Harry Euell, pastor of Faith Temple Church. And he's calling me a fake pastor, this officer here. He's arresting my son. There's no probable cause. He doesn't have any warrants. There's no probable cause. He doesn't have any warrants. And now these officers are calling me a fake pastor because I'm concerned about what's going on with my son. Come on, keep sharing this video. Look at these officers who are asking my son who he is for no reason. He's not the driver of the vehicle.
Hey, can you quit yelling so I can use my radio, please?
Go ahead.
Please work.
Okay.
Right?
There's, yeah, I'm talking. He's a passenger. He doesn't have anything to do with the situation. They're asking him for his ID.
They pulled the car over. Do you want to hear why they're here or no?
And then you have an officer. Yeah, sure. I do.
Because they pulled the car over. It reeks of marijuana. They're just doing a police investigation.
Okay.
He just provides his ID. He refused to do that. That's why we got him in handcuffs.
So why are you arresting him? Why is he being placed in the back of a car?
Right now, we continue
I don't even understand. And this is an officer.
Are you videotaping the stuff that's coming out of that car?
This
Does
is
that look like stuff that you want to associate with a church?
This is an officer who I've invited in my church. Now he's calling me a fake pastor. This officer who I've invited for a neighborhood watch, and because I'm concerned about what's going on with my son, now I'm a fake pastor.
You hear what I'm saying, right?
I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling. I'm trying to find out what you're doing. But that doesn't give you a reason to stereotype me as a fake pastor. Can I have my son's phone? Can I have my son's phone, please? For what? Why would you need his phone? A drug investigation? Come on, man.
It's a drug investigation.
All right.
I mean, you can videotape what's on the roof
Okay.
of the car, right? Drug investigation, correct?
Okay. You can do whatever you can to try to paint a bad picture about black men, and then you call me a fake pastor for nothing. See, look, this guy. See, this is the attitude of the Erie Police Department. This is the attitude here. I'm not doing anything. What am I doing? Okay. What am I? I'm not talking about what's illegal. I'm talking about the attitude of individuals who are here to protect and serve. That's what I'm talking about, the attitude that I'm getting. I'm being called a fake pastor. Why am I getting this type of attitude from those who are here to protect and serve? Why am I getting this type of attitude? Mr. Mike Outlaw, can somebody tag Mike Outlaw on this, please? So we can get Joe Schimber involved? And they continue to say negative things even to me because I'm concerned about my son. I'm a fake pastor. I'm not doing anything. I'm not impeding upon the investigation or anything. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not impeding upon your so-called investigation. My thing, why is my son handcuffed? If he was just This doesn't make any sense though. Why is he being handcuffed? You know what I mean? I ain't got you on the camera.
But you're gonna listen. Pull the car over. Daryl doesn't have a license, okay? Mm-hmm. All we do is pull the car over. It smells like weed. We find shake in the car.
Uh-huh.
Your son refused to give ID. It's an investigation at that point because there's weed in the car, okay? That's all it is. He refused to give us identification. That's where we're at.
But why do I have to be insulted by this officer? Look how standoffish he is right now.
Listen,
Look how standoffish he is right now.
It's a big deal.
He called. He
Your son's under arrest because he is involved in that drug investigation.
okay, but you handcuffing him. Nobody else is handcuffed. Why not? What? So okay, he can't. He's not under arrest. Why isn't he under arrest?
You're under arrest when you're in
You know what I mean? And then,
You understand that?
okay, okay, no, but then, but he can't. My thing is, can I talk? I'm not in your way. You walking up on me.
doing our job.
You coming towards me. I didn't come towards you guys. I can. That's my right. That's my right. I'm not impeding on anything. My thing is, why do you, who are you to try to stereotype me? But no, how? So you just making up a charge now. You just made up a charge. At first you said he didn't give you the ID. Now it's disorderly conduct. So you're just making up stuff. Because you're pissed off because I'm questioning you. You are. Then why did you call me a fake pastor? Why? What's your name? What's your name? No, what's your name, sir? No, what's your name?
Concern for what's going on. There you go.
How? How can you prove it's his? But how can you prove it's his? Look at these guys, man. Hey, Maury, don't even trip. If they do anything, our lawyer will be down there. Hey, Maury, do not argue with them. They mad because I questioned them. Do you see this, Erie, Pennsylvania? This is what we're dealing with the Erie Police Department. This is what we're dealing with. So now they make up these charges of drug paraphernalia and disorderly conduct. Just making up charges. Man, this is crazy, man. I try to really be as humble as I can and really be a man of God. They didn't have no warrant to search the vehicle at all. All they had to do was give him a traffic citation and let him go. There was no probable cause. The probable cause is that you have two young black men. That's the probable cause. And I hate to even be this because I do have a lot of friends and I'm very diversified, but that's the probable cause. You got half the force. You got half the force because of some weed shake, they said. You have half the force here. SWAT just left with my son. I got to go to the police department to make sure they don't do anything illegal with him. And because he expressed his constitutional rights of having freedom of speech, now he's being pulled.
You know they're going to try to fight him. That's what they do.
Guess this is one of their undercover cars here. They're driving around. They took him to jail for drug paraphernalia and disorderly conduct because I came down and questioned them about what was going on. That's what they did. No arresting officer gave their names. No arresting officer gave their names. I don't know who my son, I don't know whose custody my son is in because none of the officers who arrested him gave their name. Nick, don't you guys have to identify yourselves if asked?
They out here.
Yeah, my son got shot for no reason. You know what I mean? And there's nothing on that. Aren't you guys supposed to identify? Nick, you know this isn't right, Nick. You know it's not right, man. No, Nick knows me though. He know this isn't right. Listen, that's basically what happened. The other guy, he got upset. The other guy got upset because I came and questioned him. And then he first said that he didn't give his license. That was the first reason they handcuffed him. Now he's saying they're charging him with paraphernalia and they're charging him with a disorderly conduct.
But nothing was disorderly.
So why's my son going to jail? Why is he the one getting cuffed?
I'm about to redo this. Let me do it again.
Can you guys really get, is that legal for him to just make up charges of disorderly conduct? So what's going on is, there was a vehicle pulled over 2 black men. One of them was my son. It happened down the street from my job. Okay. Okay, so my son was a passenger in the vehicle, and he doesn't have to, they have his phone right here. Can my son have his phone? Can I have my son's phone? It's the contract is in my name. It's technically my phone. It's technically my phone. That's crazy. I can't even get any answers. They don't even want to talk to me.
Undercover about the people and we helping the people.
Hey, rest of my son. They just trumped up 2 charges.
But don't none of them at all try to help the people.
They just trumped up 2 charges against my son.
I'm just letting y'all know. All these people that's coming up with all these
E2 and B1.
that they are not for the people.
It's crazy, man.
And I will be at City Hall right in early.
How am I supposed to? How am I supposed to sit? This is supposed to sit well with me.
As an elected official, I know when things go wrong in the district that I stand up for the people. I stand up for the people. The children in the district.
Because anybody tell me why my son is getting arrested?
So when I go down to City Hall, I will definitely have faces to back.
They just made up a whole scenario and situation. Huh? Man, listen, man. Somebody got to stand up for what's right. Somebody has to stand up for what's right.
What
they ask SWAT here for?
But they really not for these kids. They're not for
Sad, man. They did not have a warrant.
What the SWAT team here for?
You had 10 cops here, 5 cars for 1 person.
They ask SWAT here.
And then because
That was your son?
I asked
I know. I
the
heard
police officers what was the cause of them asking him for ID, and he was just a passenger.
for real.
And I'm not knocking the individual who got let off, but no one was arrested. No one was arrested but my son. How does that happen? And he's just a passenger in a vehicle where drug paraphernalia is found. He gets charged with it, and he's just a passenger, and you didn't see him with it on his person. They did not find that on his person. But man, I done fought for Erie. I've tried to mend racial barriers. I've allowed some of these same officers into our church for the sake of a neighborhood watch. But the reality of it is, how can this sit well with me? Okay, I'm getting some information about what cops are there. I'll finish. Yeah. I'm getting some information about who the officers were. Okay? And so I got to finish up at work. I'm going right to the station. You know, if I wasn't on live, they would have arrested me just by questioning them. I got people on the way to the station right now. On the way to the station right now. So y'all pray for us. I'm getting ready to handle this situation. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Because I'm challenging you to fulfill your obligation to protect and serve. You call me a fake preacher. No, my position is really to protect and serve, which I've done But it shows me that the climate in Erie is not shifting. The climate in Erie is not shifting. When it comes to being a young black man in this city, man, somebody got to stand up. And listen, I'm not doing it because it's my son. Anybody that knows me know that I've been encouraging generations of young men, and I'm going to continue to fight for them and stand up for them when they're wrong, beyond just my son. Trust me. So anybody that knows me knows that this has been my position for quite some time. But at this point, Erie, PA, I will no longer allow Erie, PA to wrong minorities in this community without me being involved. And if that means I lose friends, if that means people take an oppositional position with me, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Okay? Like I said, I've been doing this. I've been in the trenches for years with our young black men, encouraging them, trying to empower them, going to court hearings to make sure things are being done justly by them. So this isn't just the first thing for me, but this may be the straw that breaks the camel back with me and puts me in a situation where I need to do something that's going to bring attention and really combat what we all know, what has been published and across America, what is worldwide facts about the position of a black man in Erie, Pennsylvania. We're definitely going to get to the bottom of this. You arrest my son. Trump charges up disorderly conduct. Disorderly conduct. You hit him with a disorderly conduct, drug paraphernalia. He was not the driver. He was not the driver. They asked him who he was, which they really had no right to. They did not read him his rights. They just arrested him. They did not read him his rights. Thank you, Jamie. They did not read his rights. They just arrested him. They did not Mirandize him. So listen, I'm about to get ready to go down to the police station and handle it from there. You all be blessed. Keep us in your prayers.